Katie, are you happy to be in Bakersfield? But he just wants food. You want your food? There's Kiko. I haven't seen Kiko in a while. Kiko. Bud and Sadie got to see their kitty buddies. And there's Gracie. She doesn't really hang out too much. Yeah. She didn't like that. Kiko's pretty friendly. And then we don't have a name for him. What's his name? Gus. Gus? So we have quite the group of animals down here. Boy, that thing did die, didn't it? The sprinklers messed up over here. And we lost our vine that took about 10 years to get that covered on the wall like that, and it looks like it fried it. I don't think it's gonna come back. I didn't realize it was that far gone. Wow. Okay, so today we're gonna head out to the ranch. I'm gonna take this trailer over here to the yard and drop it off, and then we have something kind of interesting we're gonna try and do today for the channel. It's a stolen vehicle recovery, and it's out on the outskirts of the ranch. We found a truck a while back. Some of you probably know about that. I think I videoed it a couple times, but we found a truck that was obviously stolen and burned up. And so today my other son, Colin, that doesn't really work with us too often, he and I decided, hey, let's make a video doing that recovery. So we thought that might be a fun video. And then we're gonna camp out there at the ranch and stay the night. So I'm gonna go out there and get the trailer all set up, and then I'm gonna get some things together with the equipment, because I think we're gonna need the big excavator, and who knows what else we'll need, but we're gonna go give that a shot and see how it goes. You watching? Kiko's watching what's going on out here. She likes to check things out. Kiko, what are you doing? Well, the weeds have gotten out of control here. We just haven't had the time to put into this place over here. Been up in Mammoth the whole time, but wow. So this is that place I was talking about. They have a lot of cool stuff. That's like Brussels sprouts with the it's like some butter on there, and then they got ribs. So those will take too long, but looks like they got some really nice New Yorks here, some prime ones. And then I'm pretty sure those are oh, that's Wagyu. That's that Wagyu filet. But they're closed. They don't open till 11, so I'm not gonna be able to get anything. All right, well, Sadie and Bud are ready. they're ready to get out and play. So we're gonna, today we've got a stolen vehicle recovery we're gonna do. So Colin and I are gonna do that today, and we're gonna see how that goes, see if you guys enjoy that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. What a difference a couple weeks makes. It's nice and brown out here now, so it's not as pretty as it was. The summertime is near. It's very near. A lot of grass out here. We made it out to the ranch. A little breezy out today, but you can see a lot browner than it was. So, but today we're gonna get the ugly duckling. We're gonna grease her up, check the oil, and this is our recovery vehicle. So way down there, about maybe close to a mile over that first little hump right there, down on the bottom of a ravine, is a vehicle that, like I said, was obviously stolen at some point. I'm not even sure how they got it in, because they didn't come in this way, that's how we get to our place, is down through the bottom here. But I can see way off in the distance the river is still going strong, so that's pretty neat to see that. Like I said in previous videos, that river way down there typically is dry. Down at these elevations, it's typically dry year round, so it hasn't probably had water in it for 10 years. So that's pretty neat. But you can see the beautiful foothills are starting to turn golden brown. So there is still some shades of green, but it's definitely drying out, and summertime is near. It's probably about 85 degrees right now down here. So we got the ugly duckling. Gonna get this thing fired up. Colin's gonna be on his way out here. We'll probably do a little drone flying, and I got to get some of my recovery ropes and things like that together, and then we'll track this thing down to that location, and we'll see if we can't recover that stolen truck. And we're gonna bring it up. There's actually another burned up truck over there. I'll probably go take it and put it with that, because at some point I'm gonna take both of those old burned up trucks to the scrap yard and do a recycling on those. You guys need some water, huh? I'll get you some water. So we're gonna hop up here and check the oil on this old girl. This old girl is a workhorse. I've had this thing since about 2014, and used it on quite a few jobs actually, even though it's really old. But this thing it looks, that's why I call it the ugly duckling. It looks a lot worse than it is. It's only got 6,000 hours on it, and let's see if it's got oil in it. Oh yeah, right there where it should be. So don't need to add any oil, and the oil doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's I think as long as you keep these things greased up and keep oil in them, and you don't really abuse them too bad, these older ones will actually pretty much run forever. And this thing, and it's got a lot of power. This machine here weighs about, I think it weighs right around 70,000. So the size is, we actually rebuilt that ram, and this one here looks like it's gonna be due for a rebuild. I can see it dripping a little bit. Not too awful bad. It looks like it's lost some, but it'll be fine. It holds about close to 30 gallons of hydraulic fluid, so it's gonna be, that will have to come off though eventually here pretty quick and get replaced. So it's been about a month since I've been in it. We'll see how she does, if it fires up. We got juice. Oh yeah. Gotta love the sound of that diesel purring. And the creak of the tracks. Okay, we'll let that sit and idle for a little bit. Sadie's hot. She's not used to this hot weather. So here we go. This is our recovery team here. We got the 10K grade all 534. It's got a 45-foot reach on it. Got the 690 ELC John Deere, the ugly duckling. And then that's our scout vehicle. So we will we'll head on down with this and we'll scout the area. We're gonna plan a route. We got our trusty 1022 in there, but we're gonna plan a route for the X to come down, the big excavator. And then once we get up to where we're on some decent ground, because it's really steep down in there, you'll see later on. Once we get it drug up to where I can get to it with this forklift, I'm pretty sure I'll just be able to get up under it, right under the center of it, and raise it up and just drive it on the road wherever I want to go with it. It'll be hopefully a little bit faster. So that's the lineup for today. So we're just waiting for Colin to get out here. We're gonna go scout it out, take a look at it, and come up with a game plan. So one of our fans actually sent that to me, and I've been looking for an application for it. I've been carrying it around in my truck, and so now over here on this old sheep camp trailer that we kind of use it as a it's our catch-all, like, storage out here. The lock is just terrible. It's I can't hardly even get the key in it. So I hope you're still watching, bud, but we're gonna give this deep penetrating oil a shot right here on this lock and see if it does anything, because you can see I can't even hardly pull it out either. So it doesn't want to go in or out. It's just that's as far as I can get it in, and then it won't come out hardly. So we're gonna give her a a little shot of that. See how good this stuff really is. I got it right up in there like that. Let's see if that made a difference, huh? Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm a firm believer. You see that? I am a firm believer, and I'll tell you what. I am gonna... That right there, I'll stand behind that product. I mean, that thing was literally super tough to get into with the key, and it just, no problem. So we're gonna keep that out here in the catch-all, in the trailer, catch-all trailer here. So, but some of the stuff we're gonna use for the recovery today, I've got these couple clevises here. I'm not sure what brand those are, but nobody's sponsoring me, so I'm just gonna use them. And hey, if you guys wanna sponsor me on this stuff, you gotta start sending me product and I'll test it out. I'll show. But that's a big heavy duty strap. So I bought that, but we're gonna put that to the test possibly. And I also have this off-road recovery rope. This one's really nice, so I'm gonna bring it just in case. I don't think we'll snap that, but I'm gonna bring this one just in case. But I don't really want to use this one because this is more for like keeping in the Jeep or something. So we're gonna try these out and see how they do for us. Also got this deal here, but probably won't use that either. I'm probably just gonna use those clevises and this strap right here. So we got that stuff and we're off. Sadie and Bud are loaded and they're a little hot. They're not used to this hot weather. And Colin made it out. He got lost on his way out, but he made it out. So we're gonna take the Pioneer down and we're gonna scout out this location where this stolen vehicle that we found a while back, and we're gonna plan a route to get down there and see if we can drag it out and get it back up to the top.
Getting the gate open. That'll hop in it. Oh. Back to the action.
All right, so we're gonna head back and get the drone. We got the excavator down there about halfway to the location. Sadie and Bud are chilling in the back, but we forgot the drone, so we're gonna run back and get it. All right, so we're gonna follow this ridge line down. And I really honestly don't know how they even got this truck down in here, because this is literally purely four-wheel drive. There's no roads down in here, so it's pretty weird how it even got down here. Everything's like straight up and down. But they definitely got it down in here, so we're gonna go, we're scouting out the path right now to bring the excavator down through here. And then once we get down there, we're gonna come up with a game plan on how we're gonna hook everything up and see what we can do. Go right through here. Yeah, Bud and Sadie are not used to the heat, so we're trying to slowly acclimate them. I've been giving them lots of water. Sadie wants to go back to the trailer and get in the shade, but we found it. So the excavator is pretty much right up there right now. We just came down. It's an extremely sharp drop off over here. And we're gonna walk in and kind of take a look at the logistics of it. Colin's got the 22 just in case we run into something we don't want to run into. But I'm kind of thinking about, even though that's pretty steep right there, I can probably come right down that and work my way into here, or I just come all the way around like we just did and come right up through here and drag it out backwards all the way through here. We'll see what we're gonna do here. Boy, they got it in here. I don't know how they got it back here, but I mean, it's fairly flat, but I can't even believe they got it back this far. So it's got a hitch right there on the bottom. I think we're gonna rig up to that, and we'll rig up to it and drag it out backwards. I see a name on there, but I can't really quite read it. So there's the Pioneer back there. Yeah, I think we'll just drive it, come bring the excavator all the way in, rig up, and just start working our way back out with it. Quite the little trek down here with this big excavator. Almost there. You guys hot? Shane and Bud are hot. We got ice for them though. Gonna try some ice? Here. Set that right there in the back. The trailer, yeah. Just put it back here. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, I brought this stuff here. I think we're gonna try for that right there. And a couple of these. That should be all we need to get it out. I have a nice eye hook on the back of this bucket. So we'll loop it through there and we'll see what we can do. You ready to go back down and get the excavator? Come on. Come on, let's go. So as luck would have it, I'm thinking the excavator was low on hydraulic fluid. So when I got on a steep incline, all the controls stopped working. So from past experience, I know that if it's low on hydraulic fluid, it'll just stop. Everything will stop. So we went and bought 10 gallons and we're gonna throw it in the trailer and run back down there and see if we can finish this recovery. Hopefully my hunch is right. Put them up in the front, because when we go down that hill, they're gonna want to push to the front. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on. Let's go, Sage. Come on, get out of there. We gotta go. We're gonna go get the excavator. All right, let's go give it a shot. I'm gonna put the funnel.
Drive or?
You can drive.
All right.
Funnel in there. All right. All right. So we made it back down the hill. We got the hydraulic. Let's open up that green one first. And so my hunch as to why the ugly duckling stopped working was we got it on this big incline right here, and it's a little bit low on fluid. And when it does that, it'll stop, it'll just shut off all the controls. So I got 10 gallons. I'm really hoping that's gonna be enough, but we're gonna try. We're gonna dump 5 in it first and see what it does, and see if it'll move. Because if it doesn't move, then there's something else wrong, and we're gonna be in some serious trouble. We're gonna have the excavator in June Lake, and then we're gonna have this one as well to recover. So let's hope that's not the case, and let's see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna dump this in here, and we're gonna hope like heck that was the problem. This thing literally, like as soon as I got on this incline, it's like 45-degree incline right here. All controls just stopped.
It sounded empty.
Yeah, so we're gonna dump 5 gallons in and see if that makes a difference, and we'll know right away that was the problem.
It turns out all we needed was a little bit of hydraulic fluid to get it going. So I know you probably can't tell, but he's smiling pretty hard right now. He's pretty proud of this. Oh boy.
Okay, so Colin's gonna grab that. You want me to roll it forward a little bit? Okay, he's gonna get that out. And yeah, that. Let's see how we can rig this up here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go right here off the back of the tow bar and through that eyelet there. Hopefully I don't tear up this brand new strap too bad. Let's see what we can do. let's stretch these out, and then once I get them stretched out, we'll roll them to where they're nice and flat. See if we can get it to move. Alright, so you got it out of the spot that it was in. Poor truck. It's got a really nice rack on it. I'm gonna try to find out who the owner of this truck is, and hopefully the insurance covered this. But I'm definitely gonna, I don't see a license plate, but I'm gonna look around, see if I can find something, and try to find out what happened with this, what the story behind it was. As you can see, just absolutely decimated. So it's a fairly new truck too, but we got it out of where it was at, which is right here. They got it right in here. That's where they burned it. right, go ahead and pull it. Just follow your tracks. Follow the tracks out. Try not to turn too sharp. So we re-rigged it to the back of the machine. And it's just gonna be easier because we gotta get up that mountain right there. I think it'll be easier as long as he doesn't turn too sharp. Hey! Okay. Well, I'd say that was so far it's been a success, except for we ran out of the hydraulic fluid, but we went and got some more and got right back up and running here. So we're gonna take this thing all the way to the top. Just keep it straight and you're fine. That's Colin's first time ever running an excavator. He doesn't work with us on a daily, so what a way to break him in, huh? Pretty steep right here. Looks like he's doing just fine. So Sadie and Bud did a good job helping us with the recovery. They are definitely not acclimated to this hot weather, but it's starting to cool down. It's about, I don't know, it's just right around 90 out. And they just got to get used to it. It's hot down here. They're snow dogs. Huh, you snow dog. But you can see it's starting to brown up out here. And we got one recovery done. We got 2 more to do. actually 3 more total. There's that one right down there. That's not really a recovery. That one's up on flat ground. But there is 2 more that are in precarious positions, and we are gonna get them out. We took, pretty sure this is probably the hardest one that we did, and we did it first. But it came right out. That excavator, it's got the power. Well, we got it out. On to the next. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. So, Colin brought this up all the way from the bottom. And I would say it's a full-on successful recovery, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
We can easily load this thing on a trailer right up here on the flat. And the strap held up pretty good. Looks like the bumper got into some stuff here. But so after a big recovery like that one, we're gonna have a big meal. So we got that right there. And we're gonna do these up here like this. Finally got these things working like they should. Got the angle kind of facing to the south. So cleaned them off, and this thing's pushing out 7.2 amps. Batteries are at 13.9 volts. It's actually working just like it should. So I got my propane hooked up for the fridge, and this right here will give more than enough to keep my batteries on the trailer charged while I'm gone. So when I'm not here, this thing will just keep the battery up on the trailer. It's pretty cool. Well, it's Sunday mid-morning, and pretty fair weather today. It's not too bad. A little breeze blowing. It's not bad. Sadie and Bud, they are tired. They had a hard day yesterday when we recovered that truck. We thought Bud might have had heat stroke for a minute. And we gave him lots of water and everything, but he was acting weird last night. But today he's fine today. They're just tired. So they're chilling. we'll probably head out here in a little bit. Maybe go down, take them down to the river. We'll see. So this tire was a little bit low. Got the compressor going. We'll let that run for a little bit. This is where Colin left this yesterday. So I gotta release the slack on that and unhook it. We'll get the forks under it and throw it on a trailer. And I'm gonna try to find the owner first, but if I can't, I'm going to recycle it. There's really nothing on here that's salvageable. Maybe, probably those hooks. I'll probably take those hooks since we lost the hooks on the red truck, so I might swap those out. Everything else is pretty much toast. So we're just gonna load this thing on a trailer and scrap it. This strap held up pretty good. They're not a sponsor, but they should be because I'm happy with it. Drug that thing about a mile up some really steep stuff, and got into it a little bit with the tracks a couple times because it's pretty narrow back here, so you can't turn too sharp. If you do, the tracks are gonna start biting on it. But you can see it didn't fray it. Nothing's frayed at all. And the strap did a good job. It did what we bought it to do, so I'm happy with it. So that's recovery number 2. Right there. We're gonna go down there and get that and bring it up next to recovery number 1. so day 2 of recovery. We got that one. Looks like an old Ford, about a 3/4 ton, 4-wheel drive. Found that one down the way. We got 2 more to recover that we know about. We're gonna search the hills for more, but so far we found 4 total, and we've got 2 of them out. So we're gonna keep going until we get them all out and clean this place up.